What is happening, guys? Martin is back again. You know what we are, so let's get into it. So, guys, let's turn on this light and this piece. So, guys, for those that are dancers, for those that are in the game of dancing, whether you dance salsa, bachata, kizomba, urban kiz, zouk, you name it, everything's going on. But one thing I want to say, guys, one thing I want to stress: do not forget that the fragrances are very important. When you're wearing, your t-shirt, you're dancing a while, you're getting too warm, and eventually you're gonna have to say to yourself, wow, I need to change my t-shirt. I'm gonna have to spray something on my underarms, and I need to have a fragrance that's gonna last me, or I'm gonna reapply it because I want to be a little bit fresher. I personally like to reapply during when I'm at a festival. That's just my personal thing. Not obviously every 5 minutes, but if it gets to a point that I feel quite soaked and I need to change my t-shirt, these festivals are starting at say maybe 10, 11 o'clock at night, finishing maybe 6 in the morning for those that are into it. So I've done a video already on bachata. This is going to be a video on kizomba or urban kiz for those that dance it. So guys, for me, I know people are going to say, oh, these fragrances are so known and everything else like that. I know people are going to say that these fragrances are old. One of them came out in 2008. The other one that came out, I believe, I want to say around 2013 it came out. And still to this day, guys, the compliments are there. The acknowledgement is there. When you're dancing this particular style, and this is the thing I'm going to say, don't knock it until you've tried it. Don't knock it until you're in a situation. People are going to tell you that these fragrances are dated. People are going to tell you that these fragrances are just for teenagers. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you're enjoying yourself and the person you dance with likes it, the lady likes it, I mean, hey, what can you do? And again, guys, Invictus is essential. 1 million is essential. Don't listen to anyone telling you any crap about these fragrances have been worn so many times and oh, they're only for children and everything else. Who cares? This isn't an office scenario that you're going to go and sit in an office. You're on the dance floor, you're enjoying yourself, and especially for that movement where it comes to Kizomba and you're moving around, you can be close, you're dancing slightly more sensual style of dancing, or you want to give some space. But every time you give the space, guys, you get these whiffs of the fragrance. And if you can smell it, she can definitely smell it. When you're dancing with someone and you got the person close and they can smell that pumping off your chest, can't go wrong. So again, I love the grapefruit vibe in this one. I don't really want to go too much into the notes necessarily, but what sticks out for this one, guys, is ultimately the ambergris, the grapefruit, the slightly aquatic element, and obviously the I believe there's like a mandarin sort of note in there as well in the top notes. Yes, definitely, and with some jasmine, maybe some argo wood in the base. But man, this one, guys, I mean, you can buy this one relatively cheap at the airport now if you're gonna go traveling. I would say if you're really going to think of getting fragrances sometimes, maybe leave it until you're actually going traveling and buy it at the airport. This is an older bottle I have obviously now, and this is an even older bottle I have. You can see where these are up to, and I've got other bottles as well that I've recently purchased. This is one for me, it's a staple. The only problem for me with this, guys, when you spray, a little bit much can come out for me. It's just a little bit like a big massive sort of spray, and that's why the juice seems to just go down so quickly for me, unfortunately. I really enjoy this one. It's fresh. Yes, it's a little bit how could I say, not chlorine, but it's a little bit in your face within the opening sprays. Give it a few minutes to dry down, and then you get that perfect, for me, perfect, yeah, a bit of a bubblegum vibe, but you're getting this aqua vibe with the grapefruit there, and again slightly sweetness. It goes down so well, guys, on the dance floor, honest to God. So if you're happy to go slightly sweeter along the spectrum, then obviously 1 million is going to be your friend. You can get this one really cheap now. I've seen this one for as cheap as £30 in the UK, or when I'm traveling, maybe for 50 ml and even 100 ml. I've seen that for even as cheap as probably about £40 as well. So you can get that with also maybe a little decanting as well. And again, guys, for the dance floor, when you're dancing, this one will last. This is only an EDT version. And I don't think they even released the EDP because there was no need. This one is a beast. It is a well-known fragrance, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you're going out there to try and be someone who's spectacular, because the focus is not going to be necessarily what fragrance you're wearing in this scenario. This is not a business executive meeting that we're talking about. You're on the dance floor, you're dancing kizomba, you're moving around, you're enjoying yourself, and you got this one there ready to go. It's spraying the smell around, spraying the smell, sharing the smell all around you guys. Again, what's in this one? Grapefruit note in the top notes. Again, we've got that mandarin there. I believe there's some cinnamon in this one as well. So there's some element of the sort of like gourmand sort of type of thing going on. It says it has mint in the top notes according to Fragrantica, which I don't really pick up on as much. But yeah, guys, this is an essential one. And the amber in the base as well really sort of does its job with the cinnamon. And yes, it might be played out, but it's a well-known fragrance and it's one that the ladies do enjoy. So what I'm going to say, guys, if you're on a budget and you definitely want to get something that you know is going to be not a wasted purchase. Say, for instance, you were to go and purchase, I don't know. Let's say, for example, you decide to go and purchase this, for example. Now this is the intense version, but even the original version or the new one, I think it's called Only For You Freeze. You may not necessarily be guaranteed the compliments. You may not feel as, you might feel it's slightly more of an experiment. Well, for me, guys, I wouldn't worry about this stuff. Leave that to this side. Leave that for another occasion, or at least when you've had the opportunity to have some time with that fragrance. But these two guys, in my opinion, essential fragrances for Kizomba, essential fragrances for even salsa, bachata, whatever you're dancing. I have mentioned in the other video for what I particularly like when it comes to essential bachata. But for here, guys, have a go, have a try. Spray it in the right places as well. Neck, and spray here, guys. Spray here. Allow that to come off the chest when you're dancing with a person. The body heat will then obviously do its job, and that will be coming out. And the lady won't want to leave you, guys. If your moves are on point and you can dance, on top of that and you're smelling like this, game over. Game over every time. And I'm sure you'll get repeat dances. So you guys let me know in the comments down below. Have you worn any of these fragrances on the dance floor, and particularly in Kizomba, if you even dance Kizomba? If you don't even know what Kizomba is, go and do a Google Translate. Go and look at YouTube. There's loads of videos. If you dance Urban Kiz, go and do the same and go and check it out. Have you worn these fragrances on the dance floor? Have you been to a recent festival and worn these fragrances? Let me know, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for the comments, likes, and subscriptions. If this has helped you, again, save you some money and some time, please just give the video a thumbs up. It costs you nothing. It costs you nothing. We're sharing this value for a reason, guys. So please also like, comment, subscribe, and share the video if you can. And hopefully see you in the next one. Ciao.